Hello dear friends, my name is Prince and welcome to the Mind Test Tag channel. In this tutorial, we will study about the important topic of CSS, that is positions. That what is position, how many types of positions we have, and how to use positions in your HTML web page. So let us start, friends. So friends, here you can see here that I have created the three div sections. That is, the red one is our first div section, and then the second div section, and then the third div section. Now if you see the coding of that, now you can see here that I have created that three div sections. That is the div section first div tag, and then given the ID of that, and then given the ID to the second div tag, and then given the ID to the third div tag, that is the div 1, div 2, div 3, and have declared these ID in that. And then the width of the first div tag should be 41%, and the height should be 37 pixel, and the background color should be red. Similarly to the second div tag and the third div tags, the width and heights are same, but the background colors are different. Now you see the output of that. Now we want to apply the positions to these div tags. So before applying the positions, we first have to know that which type of problem we face before applying the positions. Let us suppose the example of margin. If you give the margin to these div tags, then let us see what will happen. So let us apply the margin to the second div tag. So margin from the top, it should be like 77 pixel, friends. Okay, now Control plus S, now Control plus R. Now you can see here that our second div section is 77 pixel from the top. But what is the problem, friends? The problem is that the third div section is also attached with the second div section. Okay, the third div section is also 77 pixel margin from the top. Okay, so these both are 77 pixel from the top. So this is the problem. So to remove that problem, we use positions. So let us apply one by one the positions. So our first position is, friends, position absolute. Let us remove that. So this is our original position. So let us apply the position that is absolute. So write here the position absolute, and let us give here the top, that is 77 pixel. Notice here, friends, we don't give here margin top in case of positions. If we give here the position, then you write here simply top, that is from top it should be 77 pixel. It is a type of margin also, friends, but we don't write here margin. Now position is absolute and top is 77 pixel. Now Control plus S, now Control plus R. Now you can see the difference here, friends, that our second div section is 77 pixel from the top, that is from the browser's top, and this is the third div section is not together with the second div section. Okay, it doesn't have any margin, friends. Okay, so this is the benefit of giving the absolute position, friends. But the notice here, friends, the importance of absolute position is that that position, that is the second div tag, is 77 pixel from the top, but this space, that is this space is of second div section is occupied by the third div section. Okay, this is occupied, this is not blank. Okay, so this is the advantage of that. And the one major difference is that if you give the absolute position, then second div section is margin from the top of the browser. From top it is 77 pixel, friends. From the top of the browser it is 77 pixel. But if you give here the position relative, then it is not from the top 77 pixel. It should be 77 pixel from its origin position, that is from there it should be 77 pixel. Now you see the difference here. If I give here the position, that is the relative, now you can see here that the relative, now Control S and then a Control R. Now you can see the difference here, friends. Now our second div section is 77 pixel from its original position, friends. Our second div section was there. Okay, now it is 77 pixel from that. But in case of absolute, this was 77 pixel from the browser's top. Okay, friends, from the browser's top. So this is the difference in the position is relative and the absolute. Okay, now the major difference is that the space of our second div section is not occupied by the third div section. So this is the problem of the relative. Okay, but if we give the position absolute, then this space is occupied by the third div section, friends. Okay, now you can see here that if I give here the position absolute, now control S, and then now control R. Now you can see here that it is 77 pixel from the browser's top, but this space is occupied, that is the second div space was occupied, it's occupied by the third div section, friends. So this is the importance of that. So these are the two positions that we can use in that. And next is what? Next is our position is equals to fixed. That is the most important position that generally we use in our website headers, that you see in many of the websites header, that if you go downward, then their header is fixed, it doesn't change. So this is the position of fixed. Now let us apply the fixed position. So before applying, let us write here the paragraph, something content, so that you can understand it very well. So let us write here welcome, something like that, welcome to Mind Touch Tech. Okay, and then let us copy paste it so many times so that you can understand it very well. Copy paste it, copy it, and then paste it too many times. Okay, now control plus S, and then now control plus R. Okay, you can see here that these are the text, that is that. Okay, now we are going to apply the position is equals to fixed to the first div section. Okay, to the first div section. So let us apply the position fixed to the first one. So to apply the position fixed, we have to write here the position is fixed. Okay, position fixed. Now control plus S, now control plus R. Now you can see here that if we go downward, okay, if we move our scroll, then its position is fixed, it doesn't change. Okay, its position is fixed, like you can see here that. Okay, so in our whole web page, its position is fixed, it doesn't change, friends. Now the major difference is that you can see here that that the space of the first one is also occupied by the second one. Okay, so its space is free to another, you can see here, friends. Okay, so this is the difference. So its position is fixed, and to remove that, if you want that this text, that is this position, also you can apply here the position from the top. So let us apply here, that is from the top it should be 77 pixel. Now control S, and then now control R. Now you can see here that it's 77 pixel from the top. Now you can see here that it is fixed, but it is 77 pixel from the top. As you see in many of the websites, there is a logo of Facebook and the anything like Facebook and YouTube, then you can see in your whole website there is a option that you can click here, then you will visit to that Facebook. So this is that you can make here by the use of these positions, friends. Okay, position fix. Okay, so this is about that. And the one more thing is that Z index, friends. If you want this div section should be behind that text, so we have to write here the Z index. Let us see here that how to. So write here the Z index. It should be in the negative if you want it behind the text, -1. So now control plus S, and then now control R. Now you can see here that this our section is behind these text, friends. And also you can see here if the difference. Okay, now if I remove the position from the top, now you can see here the difference, that is it is behind the second one. Okay, now if we give here like positive, that is Z index should be in the positive, or if I don't give it, so you can see here that it is first is upward to that, friends. Okay, friends, so this is about the Z index property that you can use. Generally you use give here the negative, and mostly in the website you see here that they have given here the like here 9999. okay, so many things are there. So this depends on the further things that you have given, like you have given the div 2, that is the 999 and Z index, then you have to give here the 1000 Z index. So generally we give here the -1, friends. Okay, so this is about that, friends. Okay, so friends, this is about that. Also you can apply here something like that. If I give here that is doesn't give any Z index, and from the top it should be like, from the top it should be 77 pixel. Now one property is that if you can apply here, if you drag your mouse here, then it will pop up, like you can see here. You can apply here the hover effect to that. So let us apply the hover effect to the first div 1, and then the hover effect, hover, and then after hover is margin should be, margin from left should be 37 pixel. And also you can apply here the transition, that is its transition should be 0.7 second. Now let control plus S, now control plus R. Now if I drag my mouse here, then you can see here that it is margin, it is 37 pixel margin from the top after hovering after dragging my mouse, and its transition is it taking 0.7 second to do that task frames. Okay, so this is about that. You can apply any hover effect to the each of the every website to make your website an amazing look, friends, and the transitions. So friends, I think it is enough for today. In our this lecture we have studied about the positions of the CSS, that how many types of positions we can have in our CSS and how to use these positions and the advantage and problems of these positions. So in our next lecture, friends, we will study more about the CSS and we will use positions in our next further lectures. So I think, friends, it is enough for today. So if you like my video, then you can subscribe my channel, share my channel, and like the video. And if you press the bell icon, friends, then the notification of my all the new videos will show to the notification bar of your mobile phones. So press the bell icon. So thank you very much, friends. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.